What's up, blockchain? This is Nick from Truth Blitz. Hope you guys are having a good start to the day. So take a quick look at the market. Right now, 584 billion overall market cap. Bitcoin dominance 34%. It seems like I don't know. I'm starting to think that maybe this wasn't a pump fake, and you know, still a little early to tell, but there really hasn't been a significant pullback from the mid $11,000 Bitcoin area. There has been pullback, but it's always been bouncing back and forth between the 10,000 to 11,000 area. It really hasn't dropped any lower, so we will just have to wait and see what happens. But I am hoping that this is it. The recovery is on, and things will go back in the direction that they were. So a couple things. It appears that KuCoin has started Bitcoin Cash trading pairs. Now, is this going to be something we're going to see more of on other exchanges? I don't know. I know what the Bitcoin purists are going to say. I don't have any bias either way. So, but this is the thing. It's blatantly obvious that the banksters are manipulating Bitcoin. You know, as more companies open Bitcoin futures trading, you know, I believe that the reason we saw Bitcoin shoot up to 20,000 as fast as we did was because of the institutions buying it up in bulk, so that way they can short the market. And they're going to keep repeating that cycle. You know, send it back up, short it on the way back down, and profit like crazy off of it. So what does that mean for the crypto market, since just about everything is pegged to Bitcoin? You know, I don't know. Will more exchanges open up Bitcoin Cash trading pairs? And then, you know, will we see a transition into you know, things being pegged to Bitcoin Cash? It's not out of the realm of possibility, but I don't know. But I mentioned the SGT report interview from the other day. Bitcoin's not our only option. You know, I'm going to leave it at that. So, I mean, there are others, is my point. And this is just one exchange that I'm talking about here, but who knows what the future may hold. Former FDIC chair says we don't ban assets, Bitcoin just needs to be regulated. So Sheila Bair, former FDIC chair, told CNBC's Fast Money on Friday, January 19th, there is no precedent to ban Bitcoin as an asset, but there is a need for additional regulation of digital currencies. Bair had previously written on December 2017 op-ed on Yahoo along with the same theme of more regulation without bans against Bitcoin. In the Fast Money interview Friday, Bair reiterated that while we don't ban assets, regulating crypto markets is necessary to prevent both money laundering and the potential for market manipulation. Bair looks favorably on CBOE and CME's recent releases of Bitcoin futures contracts, saying, I think that the fact that CME and CBOE launched futures actually could help, because that will actually also give them, government regulatory bodies, a window into getting more reporting from the underlying Bitcoin exchanges that are feeding prices feeding prices into their futures products. It will give the CFDC a window and some information to make sure there's no manipulation going on. Bear's current main concern with Bitcoin is that the public may be attracted to the promise of high returns and begin investing in Bitcoin and other digital currencies without a clear understanding of what these products are. So that last part I can see. Basically, the FOMO got so crazy, you know, the end of December, middle to the end of December, beginning of December even, that people were just going nuts and buying Bitcoin no matter what the price is without knowing anything about anything. They just are hearing that people are making money, that prices have really shot up, and people are just jumping in with the hopes of, you know, putting in $100 or $1,000 and making $1 million, you know. So it's almost good that we saw this pullback. And as somebody commented on one of my videos, they said the same thing, and the reason is because it's going to flush out the weak hands. All right, people who had no business getting into cryptos are probably not going to get back in. You know, they've sold at a loss. They're cutting their losses, and they should have just held. They would have had to wait a little longer. Prices will go back up, will surpass the last high, and they would have been in the green. But there are definitely people who have no business investing in this because they've done no research. They know nothing about it. They just heard about it on CNBC, heard about it on Facebook, etc., and went and spent a whole bunch of money that they shouldn't have spent. Another one here. Massachusetts sues ICO organizer for alleged securities violations. Now, the Massachusetts Securities Division is charging a resident of the state with violating securities and business laws through an initial coin offering. The division, part of the Office of the Secretary of the Commonwealth, accuses Brookline, Massachusetts resident Kirill Bensonoff and his company Caviar of selling unregistered securities after he launched an ICO to sell Caviar tokens from his home. Now, I didn't know that the gentleman who started Caviar was a U.S. resident. I had no idea. I don't know a whole lot about Caviar personally. I do know that it was supposed to be pretty hard for U.S. residents to be able to get it. I'm pretty sure there, or I was told anyway, that there is KYC requirements, know your customer, which made it very hard for U.S. residents to get into it. So while Caviar's website stated it would only sell its tokens to non-U.S. residents, its controls were not stringent enough to actually prevent American residents from buying tokens. The filing claims were at least 2 U.S. residents were able to participate in the ICO. Okay, at least 2 U.S. residents out of how many people, you know? The proceeds from the token sale will be used to flip properties. According to the Boston Herald, Caviar was to also invest in cryptocurrencies on a longer term basis. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but basically it says he raised $3 million of a planned $24 million via the token sale. Caviar is registered as an entity in the Cayman Islands, but Bensonoff has never visited the country, and the firm has had no physical locations there, according to the filing, which continued on to say Bensonoff claimed to have registered in the islands because we decided that that's a jurisdiction that we felt comfortable with. So what's going to happen with Caviar, I don't know. I never got into it. Never even looked into it. So, but that's interesting. So I've been kind of checking into what's going on down at the conference. I saw the video that Reggie Middleton put out, that Cliff High tweeted. And it looks like with his with the Veritaseum rental beta, I gotta watch the video again, but it looks like he was able to turn $1.8 million into $8.2 million in 60 days. That is insane. So I'm gonna watch that video again. I'll find it. I'll put a link in the description so you guys can watch it. But Reggie did a live presentation from the conference, and very interesting. I need to check more into the beta myself and check more into how it works, because I will be honest, that's not something I've been closely following lately. Was Veritaseum. I was more so in the beginning, but I am going to check into it more, and I will post that link to that video so you guys can check it out as well. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Click on the link below to subscribe to the Block Party Podcast official YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitter at TruthBlitzMedia, and I'll see you guys next time.